Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your Friday to watch me learn how to speak all over again. You'd think that I'd have no problem, seeing as though I do it for about an hour or so every day, just for you guys. And also remember, just as equally for me, because I get an opportunity to channel all of my innermost thoughts and ideas and opinions, and I just really hope that you guys are doing well. You feel me? You know me, always just trying to make a joke out of absolutely everything. It's kind of what I do. But nonetheless, tonight I want to talk about foods that taste like just as good and maybe even better than you did when you bought them. So obviously, I'm talking takeout, carry out, delivery, whatever you want to call it, however you end up with leftovers. And so this got me thinking, this morning I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but this morning I was eating a leftover burrito from Blake's Lottaburger, a breakfast burrito, and I put it in the toaster oven, and it smashed. It was still just as good, maybe even better than it was when it was first delivered via DoorDash. And for the record, I always feel like Blake's makes the burritos bigger when you get them delivered instead of like in the store. I don't know if that's just like a thing that I notice or if it's just something that happens when we get food, but just quick sidebar there. You guys ever notice that sometimes when you get delivery, the portions are a lot bigger than you would if you had gone in? I wonder if it's like that with Chipotle. Hmm. Maybe I should eat at Chipotle one day. Anyways, we're still talking about food that tastes just as good. So, one of the foods that like I'm a sucker for, I'm an absolute sucker for, and you guys, I don't know if you feel me on this, but like, have you ever had winerschnitzel rewarmed? Wiener Schnitzel leftovers are seriously one of those foods that might be better, like, reheated. And I don't know why. I don't know why, if it's like, some of the chemicals and fake food that it's all made out of or whatever. But nonetheless, it's mighty tasty. And it's just, again, an example of a restaurant. Chili cheese dogs. I've never had, like, a bratwurst. Just one of those things. I know it's another quick sidebar, but I've only ever had like American hot dogs or whatever. Those I've eaten, you know what I mean? But like I've never had a bratwurst or any kind of like sausage, like a sausage sandwich or link or something. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I have eaten shredded pork, which is the little piggy kind of all shredded up. What a terrible thing to think about. Marinated in red chili and then, served up warm and fresh. I think it's pretty good. It's called carne adobada. Probably another homemade food that tastes really good when it's reheated. I don't know if you guys have ever had carne adobada or if you've heard of it, but again, it's red chili marinated pork. It's really good. You can either make it, in chunks or shredded. I prefer the shredded myself. If you know how to make the chunks, that's good, but you got to be really picky on pieces of tender pork. Otherwise, you kind of just end up eating like a chicharrone, which is really weird because I don't really like chicharrones, but it's only because you eat some that are like pretty good and then you get that one it's not good. You know what I'm talking about out there? And for the record, chicharrones are probably one of the worst foods. That is like reheated and served up again. It's bad enough the first time. It's like menudo, another food that tastes really bad when it's reheated. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, Wiener Schnitzel, straight facts, is fire. When it's reheated, it's so good. Chili cheese fries, chili cheese dogs. It's really good. Their French fries are really good warmed up again, and it's really weird because like McDonald's fries are not good when they're reheated. You feel me? Burger King has pretty good fries that are like when they're reheated, they're a little bit thicker, a little bit crispier, got a little bit more fake chemicals on that for you. But either way, I feel like McDonald's doesn't taste good reheated at all. I mean, the only things that'll pass that are like decent reheated are chicken nuggets. You feel me? At least that's my opinion. I feel like chicken nuggets, like, how can you mess up a chicken nugget? But I mean, also, if you guys were born after the year 2000, you know nothing of the dark meat chicken nuggets. This is like an era of which I've never seen an actual thorough examination of, but you wonder what kind of chicken they were feeding us then, because the dark meat chicken nuggets were awful. I mean, you'd get a Happy Meal and you know that like out of the four you get, two were gonna be white meat and the other two were like a total toss up, and you never knew which ones you were gonna get first. I mean, it's like McDonald's subliminally indoctrinated all of the millennial youth even before we even knew like what was going on, just because again, like, that's a gamble. You know, you want the Happy Meal, you want the chicken nuggets, but you know you're gonna have to take an L on at least one of them, sometimes two. If you were really unlucky, you'd get three dark meat chicken nuggets. Now, I've never heard of this, but if you got four dark meat chicken nuggets in a Happy Meal, then somebody was mad at you. You know, I'm just saying, like, the universe or the worker that you got upset because you were being a Karen in 1998. I mean, I'm not sure. Imagine, seriously, like, are there people out there who gave other people dark meat chicken nuggets in spite? To spite them? You know, I mean, that's funny to think about. These are the things that I think about. I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. So, you know, food that tastes good warmed up again is going to be like steak fingers, too. I don't know if y'all eat steak fingers. I don't know if that's a regional thing or a local thing. I want to say that I've seen steak fingers not really in other parts of the country. That's probably one food that I have not seen. And I've traveled pretty extensively, not to say by any means I've been everywhere, because I simply have not. And never will be, because I just appreciate, you know, staying in one spot. But honestly, you know, I can't ever remember there being a place where there's like steak fingers, which is obviously just smaller finger slithered versions of, you know, a country fried steak. Country fried steaks, also really good when they're reheated. You know what I mean? I seriously don't know what's going on with my voice or my vocals or anything at all right now, but we're going to push through. We only have 3 more minutes on the video time, so I hope that you guys are doing very well. Again, the watch time on the channel is incredible. Sidebar, quick little note, it's like really good. We're well on our way to becoming monetized. So it's a good thing that each video is at least 10 minutes long, right? Because over the course of time, it'll all add up. It's like saving a penny every day, you know? Eventually, you'll have a little bit of money. Did you guys realize and know, another quick sidebar, double sidebar, that like if you doubled your money every day for like 30 days, you'd have like millions of dollars or something? I think maybe even billions. I'm not sure. You should do the math, but it's something that, like, you know, you do when you're real young. I did in like elementary school, and it was like, whoa, you can make a lot of money very quickly if you doubled your money every day starting from a penny. But then, like most of us, you get to around like $10, and then you decide that you need to eat instead of saving it. So, you know, it's just what's called life. But that sidebar's over. Now let's keep talking about foods that taste really good when they're reheated. And so other foods that taste good when they're reheated is obviously pizza. You feel me? Now, pizza doesn't taste good reheated in a microwave. Like, some microwaves are built better than others. I mean, this is point in fact. This is the difference between being lower middle class and, you know, a part of the population that owns you, is that the appliances are like way different, you know? I mean, I've never owned a microwave over like $30, I'd say, in my life. And to think to myself that there's microwaves and people, working adults out there, couples and families, they've been families and functioning for like a decade now, you know, have all of these different items, like different appliances. Their microwaves actually like cook food and stuff. I don't know. I just know that like every microwave I've ever had again has been super cheap, and I'm just happy when it works. Sometimes I've had to use microwaves that barely work. I don't really like to use microwaves at all. I'm just saying that like pizza is no good in the microwave unless you are you know, balling on a budget. You got a nice microwave. Anything more than $30, I'd say you're straight bossing it. I mean, are my standards too low? Often they are. I'm not sure. Maybe my standards are too low. Maybe I really need to consider what my microwave life has been like. I don't know. Something I guess I will think about now, but nonetheless, I still wouldn't like microwave food per se. I mean, I rewarm my coffee like in the microwave several times, and then I get super sus about like the radiation. I'm just like, am I slowly? Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but coffee's good. And so, yeah, I hope that you guys are doing really well again, okay? Tonight we talked about what happens, or, different kinds of food that I vibe on that are, sometimes better reheated than when they are when you get them. And so I hope that you guys, again, are like chilling, and I hope that you guys are well. And I really appreciate you watching my show. Um, life is going, and so it's Friday night. We're chilling. You feel me? The shows won't be changing until Sunday. So beginning Sunday, the show will be at a different time, and that'll be that. But it's really nice to hang out with you guys on a Friday night. I know that the next time I'll see you in the evening after our new schedule starts Sunday will be on Friday and Saturday nights. So this is kind of like our first inaugural, vlog sesh as it concerns what it's going to look like moving forward. So again, thanks so much. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, hang in there. We'll be able to interact a little bit more just as soon as I get a few bucks to my name and I'm able to promote the channel here on YouTube and stuff. Obviously, according to all the YouTube rules and stuff, they got some really good partnership programs as creators that you can advertise on the platform, and it really helps out. But that's really the only way you can grow the channel. So I hope that you guys have a really good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.